Beloved son, beloved daughter, I've been waiting to share this with you because I see the battles you've fought, the late nights as a freelancer in New York, scraping by on gigs that barely pay the rent, or the endless hustle as an entrepreneur in Austin, watching your startup dreams hit one roadblock after another. Maybe you're a content creator in LA, pouring your soul into videos that feel like they're shouting into the void, or a young professional in Chicago, crushed under the weight of bills, losses, and injustices that make you question if it's all worth it. You've faced double the challenges, the stress, the heartaches, but hear me now, a double portion of blessings is rushing toward you and your family right now. Blessings that will heal your deepest wounds, erase the pain of what you've lost, and turn every hardship into a distant memory. Like this video if you're ready for my power to ignite the desires of your heart, to unlock the breakthroughs you've been praying for. You're on the verge of a brand new story, one where miracles chase you down, success lights up your path, and hope floods every corner of your life. This isn't just talk, it's my promise, pulling you into a future of joy and victory. Hold on, your turnaround starts here. You're sitting there, maybe in a dimly lit apartment in Chicago, staring at a laptop screen filled with overdue invoices, or in a bustling co-working space in Austin, wondering if your startup will survive another month. Maybe you're a content creator in Los Angeles, pouring your heart into work that feels unnoticed, or a young Christian in Nashville, wrestling with doubts that keep you up at night. The weight of life, bills, rejections, broken dreams, can feel like it's crushing you. But my child, I see you. I've been watching, waiting, longing to wrap you in my love. My heart overflows with a love so deep, so unshakable, that no mistake you've made, no fear you carry, no moment of doubt can ever diminish it. I'm not a distant God, judging you from afar. I'm your Father, right here, closer than your next breath, ready to shield you from the storms and guide you through the chaos. I've been waiting to tell you this. You are never alone, and my love for you is eternal, fierce, and unchanging. I know the struggles you're facing. Maybe you're a freelancer in Seattle, scraping by on gig work, wondering if you'll ever catch a break. Or perhaps you're an entrepreneur in Miami, pouring every dollar and ounce of energy into a dream that's teetering on the edge. The sleepless nights, the stress that knots your stomach, the fear that whispers you're not enough, I see it all. But hear this, I am your shield, your fortress, your safe haven. When the world feels like it's coming against you like a raging storm, clients who don't pay, investors who don't believe, or doubts that cloud your mind, I'm standing in front of you, raising a wall of protection. No adversity, no enemy, no failure can stand against my power. I'm not just watching your battles, I'm fighting them for you. All I ask is that you rest in me, lean into my strength, and let me carry the weight you've been trying to shoulder alone. My love for you isn't based on what you do or how well you perform. Maybe you're a small business owner in Denver, beating yourself up over a deal that fell through, or a content creator in New York, feeling like you've let me down, with choices you regret. My child, I'm not angry with you. I'm not keeping score of your mistakes or waiting for you to fail. When you stumble, I don't pull away, I draw closer. When you wander off the path, chasing dreams or distractions that leave you empty, I come after you, ready to lead you back to a place of peace. I created you, chose you before you were even born. I know every part of you, your strengths, your weaknesses, the dreams you hold tight, the fears you try to hide. And I love you not in spite of those things, but because of them. You're my beloved, and nothing can change that. I know it's hard to trust when life feels so uncertain. Maybe you're a Christian in Atlanta, praying for a breakthrough that hasn't come, or a startup founder in San Francisco, staring at a bank account that's running dry. The world tells you to rely on yourself, to hustle harder, to figure it out alone. But that path only leads to burnout. I'm asking you to surrender those worries to me. Lay down the fears that keep you up at night, the unpaid bills, the missed opportunities, the dreams that feel out of reach. Maybe you're a freelancer in Portland, wondering if your next gig will come through, or a young professional in Boston, overwhelmed by the pressure to succeed. Give me those anxieties. Tell me about the stress that's eating at you, the doubts that make you question your worth. I'm not just listening. I'm acting, working behind the scenes to turn your struggles into stories of victory. Trusting me isn't about having all the answers. It's about believing that I do. If you're a content creator in Dallas, pouring your soul into videos that don't get the views you hoped for, trust that I see your effort. If you're an entrepreneur in Phoenix, facing rejection after rejection, trust that I'm opening doors you can't yet see. My grace is infinite, my mercy endless. When you feel like you're drowning in stress, come to me. Seek safety in my care, like a weary traveler finding shelter after a long journey. I'm not asking you to be perfect, just to be open. Talk to me not with fear or shame, but with the confidence of a child speaking to a loving father. You don't need to hide your flaws or pretend you've got it all together. I already know you and I love you just as you are. What happens when you trust me? Everything changes. Maybe you're a freelancer in Chicago, hustling to make ends meet, feeling like you're running on fumes. When you surrender your fears, I step in, fighting battles you can't win alone. Maybe you're a Christian in Houston, wrestling with guilt over past mistakes. When you give me your regrets, I don't hold them against you, I heal them. My power is greater than any storm you face, whether it's a failing business, a creative block, or a heart heavy with doubt. I'm not promising a life without challenges. No, the road will still have its twists and turns. But I'm promising a life where those challenges don't define you. I'm your protector, your guide, your biggest supporter. When you feel weak, I'm your strength. When you feel lost, I'm your way home. I know you've made mistakes. Maybe you're a startup founder in Seattle, carrying the weight of a decision that cost you dearly, or a believer in Charlotte, feeling like you've drifted too far from me. My child, I'm not here to shame you. I'm not waiting to catch you in a mistake or turn my back when you falter. When you try to pull away, I come closer. When you feel like you've failed, I'm there to lift you up. I'm not like the people who promise to care but let you down. My love is true, steady, and unending. If you're a content creator in Miami, wondering if your work matters, know that I see every moment you pour your heart out. If you're an entrepreneur in Denver, facing a setback that feels like the end, know that I'm writing a new chapter for you. My love is your anchor, your refuge, your reason to keep going. So, my child, what do I ask of you? Trust me. Not just with the big moments, the pitch meetings, the creative breakthroughs, the prayers for your family, but with the small ones too. The quiet fears, the nagging doubts, the moments when you feel like giving up. Maybe you're a freelancer in Boston, wondering if you'll ever break through in a crowded market. Trust that I'm working in ways you can't see. Maybe you're a Christian in Dallas, feeling like your faith has wavered. Trust that I'm still here, loving you through it all. Give me your worries, your fears, your dreams. Lay them at my feet and let me fight for you. I'm your shield, your fortress, your father who never leaves. My love surrounds you, my power protects you, and my plans for you are good. Trust me, and watch how I turn your struggles into stories of hope, peace, and triumph. You're sitting there, maybe in a quiet apartment in Chicago, staring at a pile of bills that seem to grow faster than your paycheck, or in a bustling coffee shop in Seattle, wondering if your freelance hustle will ever pay off. Perhaps you're an entrepreneur in Austin, heart racing as you check your startup's dwindling bank account, or a content creator in Los Angeles, feeling like your latest video fell into a digital void. The weight of life, deadlines, rejections, fears, presses down, and you're wondering if there's any way out. My child, I see you. I see the stress that knots your stomach, the doubts that cloud your mind, the moments when you feel like giving up. But I'm here, calling you to something greater than worry, something stronger than fear. I'm calling you to pray, to lift your voice to me, to declare your trust in my promises. I've been waiting to tell you this. Your prayers are not in vain. They're the key to unlocking the victory I've already prepared for you, a victory that will lift you above every challenge and fill your life with hope. Prayer isn't just words. It's a lifeline, a direct line to my heart. Maybe you're a young Christian in Nashville, feeling like your faith is wavering under the pressure of a demanding job. Or maybe you're a small business owner in Denver, staring at a spreadsheet that spells trouble. I'm asking you to pause right now, wherever you are. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and talk to me. Tell me about the fears that keep you up at night, the unpaid invoices, the missed opportunities, the dreams that feel out of reach. Maybe you're a freelancer in New York, hustling through gig after gig, wondering if you'll ever break through. Pour out your heart to me. Don't hold back. I'm not looking for polished prayers or perfect words, just an honest cry from your soul. When you pray, you're not shouting into the darkness. You're speaking to a God who listens, who loves you, who's already moving mountains on your behalf. I know it's hard to pray when life feels overwhelming. If you're a content creator in Miami, pouring your soul into work that doesn't get the views you hoped for, you might wonder if I'm even listening. If you're an entrepreneur in San Francisco, facing rejection after rejection, you might feel like your prayers are hitting a ceiling. But hear this. Every prayer you offer, every moment you turn to me, is a seed planted in fertile soil. It's a step toward the breakthrough you're longing for. I'm not asking you to pray because it's a ritual. I'm asking because it brings you into my presence, where peace replaces panic and hope drowns out despair. When you kneel before me, whether in a quiet moment in your Atlanta apartment or during a break in a busy Dallas office, I'm there, ready to fill your heart with comfort and your mind with clarity. I want you to do something else, too. Declare your faith. Say it out loud right now. I believe and I trust. Maybe you're a freelancer in Portland, scrolling through job boards, feeling like the odds are stacked against you. Write 1111 in the comments below this video, or whisper it to yourself as a reminder that you're placing everything in my hands. If you're a Christian in Houston, wrestling with doubts about your future, speak these words, I believe and I trust. It's not just a phrase, it's a proclamation, a stake in the ground that says you're choosing faith over fear. When you declare your trust in me, you're opening the door for my power to work in your life. You're saying, God, I don't have all the answers, but I know you do. And that, my child, is where miracles begin. What do I promise you when you pray and trust? Victory. Not the fleeting kind that comes with a paycheck or a viral post, but the kind that transforms your life from the inside out. Maybe you're a startup founder in Boston, facing a cash flow crisis that feels like the end. I'm telling you, I'm fighting for you, lifting you above the problems that seem insurmountable. Maybe you're a content creator in Phoenix, feeling invisible in a crowded digital space. I see you, and I'm guiding you to a place where your work will shine. My promise is this: when you cry out to me, I hear you. When you feel weak, I make you strong. When you're drowning in despair, I pull you out and set your feet on a path to triumph. Your victory isn't a maybe, it's a certainty, sealed by my love and power. I know the challenges you face feel heavy. If you're a freelancer in Chicago, juggling multiple gigs while wondering if you'll make rent, the pressure can feel crushing. If you're a Christian in Charlotte, praying for a family member who's struggling, you might feel helpless. But I'm not asking you to carry that weight alone. Give it to me. Lay your worries at my feet. The bills, the deadlines, the dreams that feel like they're slipping away. When you do, I take control. I fight the battles you can't win, clear the paths you can't see, and open doors you thought were locked. Maybe you're an entrepreneur in Miami, facing investors who don't believe in your vision. Trust me, and I'll bring opportunities you never imagined. Maybe you're a content creator in Seattle, battling self-doubt. Pray, and I'll fill you with confidence that comes from knowing you're mine. This isn't about earning my help, it's about receiving it. If you're a young professional in Dallas, feeling like you've failed one too many times, know that my grace doesn't depend on your perfection. If you're a believer in Atlanta, carrying guilt over past mistakes, know that I'm not here to judge you. I'm here to love you. When you pray, you're not begging for my attention. You're stepping into a relationship with a God who's been waiting for you. Write 11:11 to remind yourself that you're placing your life in my hands. Say, I believe and I trust, and watch how I move in your life. Your prayers are powerful not because of your words, but because of my promise. They bring blessings not just to you, but to your family, your home, everyone you love. I see the moments when you feel like giving up. Maybe you're a startup founder in San Francisco, staring at a failed pitch, or a freelancer in Denver, wondering if your hustle is worth it. I'm here to tell you, don't give up. Declare your faith. I'm lifting you out of the pit of despair, taking your hand, and leading you step by step to a place where no problem can touch you. If you're a content creator in New York, feeling like your work doesn't matter, know that I see every effort, every late night, every moment you pour your heart out. Your prayers are heard, your faith is enough, and your victory is coming. I'm not just promising you a better day. I'm promising you a transformed life filled with peace, purpose, and joy. So, my child, what do I ask of you? Speak to me not with fear, but with the confidence of a child talking to their father. Declare your trust, I believe and I trust, and let those words anchor your soul. Maybe you're in a quiet moment in a Houston park, or sitting in a bustling co-working space in Boston. Close your eyes, give me your worries, and let me fill you with peace. Your prayers are a bridge to my power. Your trust is the key to your victory. I'm fighting for you, working in your life, ready to turn every challenge into a testimony of my love. Believe in me, trust in me, and watch how I make all things new. You're sitting there, maybe in a cramped apartment in Chicago, staring at a screen filled with unanswered emails, or in a bustling co-working space in Austin, wondering if your startup will ever take off. Perhaps you're a content creator in Los Angeles, scrolling through comments that cut deeper than they encourage, or a young Christian in Nashville, feeling like the weight of life's challenges is pulling you under. The darkness of despair can feel suffocating. The late nights worrying about bills, the sting of rejection, the fear that your dreams are slipping away. But, my child, I see you in those moments when hope feels like a distant memory. I've been right by your side, holding you through every tear, every doubt, every moment when you thought you couldn't go on. I'm here to tell you that despair doesn't get the final word. I do. I'm your comforter, your strength, your source of peace that cuts through the darkest nights. I'm calling you to keep going, to hold fast to your faith, and to trust that I'm working in your life, turning your pain into purpose and your struggles into stories of triumph. I know the world can be a harsh place. Maybe you're a freelancer in Seattle, surrounded by people who smile but don't really support you? Or an entrepreneur in Miami, hearing whispers that your vision is too big, too risky? Those voices, whether they come from so-called friends, social media, or even your own doubts, can plant seeds of negativity that threaten to choke out your hope. I'm warning you, my child, be careful who you let into your heart. There are people who will try to pull you down, who will mask their envy or indifference with false encouragement. Maybe you're a content creator in New York, sharing your dreams with someone who only offers criticism in return. Or perhaps you're a small business owner in Denver, trusting advice from people who don't care about your success. Don't waste your energy on them. Don't share your secrets with those who don't value you. I'm your true friend, the one who listens with love, who believes in you even when you doubt yourself. Step away from those who drain your spirit, and let me guide you to a place of peace. Instead of focusing on the negativity around you, fix your eyes on my promises. Maybe you're a young Christian in Atlanta, feeling like your prayers aren't being answered, or a startup founder in San Francisco, staring at a bank account that's running dry. I'm not promising you a life without challenges, but I'm promising you a life filled with my love, my salvation, my healing, and my provision. My plans for you are good, plans to lift you out of despair, to heal the wounds of rejection, to provide for your needs in ways you can't yet imagine. If you're a freelancer in Portland, scraping by on gig work, know that I see your hustle and I'm working to open doors you thought were closed. If you're a content creator in Dallas, pouring your heart into work that feels unseen, know that I'm weaving a story of abundance in your life. My love surrounds you, my power protects you, and my promises are your anchor in the storm. I'm calling you to persistent faith, to keep praying, keep trusting, keep living with a heart turned toward me. Maybe you're a Christian in Houston, wrestling with guilt over past mistakes, or an entrepreneur in Phoenix, facing a setback that feels like the end. Don't let those moments define you. Come to me in prayer, not just when things are good, but especially when they're hard. Maybe you're in a quiet moment in a Boston park, or sitting in a bustling coffee shop in Seattle. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and talk to me. Tell me about the fears that keep you up at night, the unpaid bills, the missed opportunities, the dreams that feel out of reach. I'm not asking for perfect prayers, just an honest heart. When you pray, you're not shouting into the void. You're connecting with a God who's already working on your behalf, ready to fill your life with peace and purpose. I know it's tempting to give up when the road feels long. If you're a content creator in Miami, watching others succeed while you feel stuck, it's easy to let negativity creep in. If you're a small business owner in Chicago, facing a cash flow crisis, you might wonder if it's worth it to keep going. But I'm telling you, my child, don't stop. Keep praying, keep believing, keep trusting. Your faith, even if it feels small, is enough to move mountains. Every time you choose to trust me instead of giving in to despair, you're planting a seed that will grow into blessings. Every prayer you offer, every moment you refuse to let negativity win, brings you closer to the victory I've promised. I'm not just a distant God. I'm your Father, your protector, your biggest supporter, cheering you on as you take each step. Let me remind you of what's at stake. If you're a freelancer in New York, hustling through gig after gig, the world might tell you that your efforts are pointless. If you're a Christian in Charlotte, battling doubts about your faith, the enemy might whisper that you're too far gone. But those are lies. I'm the God who gave you life, who holds your future in my hands. My plans for you are not about failure or despair. They're about abundance, joy, and purpose. I'm working in your life right now, opening doors, dispelling negativity, and correcting what's gone wrong. Maybe you're a startup founder in Austin, facing rejection from investors. Trust that I'm guiding you to opportunities that align with my purpose for you. Maybe you're a content creator in LA, feeling invisible. Know that I see every effort, every moment you pour your heart out, and I'm preparing a stage for your gifts to shine. Living with persistent faith means rejecting the negativity that tries to take root in your heart. Maybe you're a young professional in Boston, surrounded by colleagues who mock your dreams, or a believer in Dallas, tempted to dwell on past failures. Don't let those voices define you. Speak words of faith instead. Declare that you trust me, that you believe in my promises. If you're a freelancer in Denver, struggling to make ends meet, don't let fear dictate your choices. Focus on the blessings in your life, the small victories, the moments of joy, the strength I've given you to keep going. My grace is sufficient, my love is unending, and my power is at work in you, turning every challenge into a stepping stone toward your future. I'm calling you to live differently, my child. Don't seek approval from those who don't understand your journey. If you're a content creator in San Francisco, don't let the pressure of likes and followers steal your joy. If you're an entrepreneur in Miami, don't let the skepticism of others dim your vision. Seek me instead. Spend time in my presence, whether it's in a quiet moment in a Chicago park or during a break in a busy Atlanta office. Let my peace fill your heart, pushing out the negativity that tries to take hold. My promises are real: love, salvation, healing, provision, and they're yours when you trust me. I'm not asking you to be perfect, just persistent. Keep praying, keep believing, keep walking with me, and I'll lead you to a life overflowing with blessings. This is your moment, my child. If you're a Christian in Phoenix, feeling like your faith is wavering, come back to me. If you're a freelancer in Seattle, wondering if your work matters, know that I see you. My love is your foundation. My promises are your future. Don't let the negativity of the world, its criticisms, its doubts, its false friends, pull you away from me. Focus on my truth. You are loved, you are capable, you are destined for greatness. Keep praying, keep trusting, and watch how I transform your life, filling it with joy, peace, and abundance. Your faith is your strength, and I'm with you every step of the way. My child, as you sit there, maybe in a quiet Chicago apartment or a bustling Seattle coffee shop, I want you to feel my love wrapping around you like a warm embrace. Whether you're a freelancer in New York, hustling through endless gigs, or an entrepreneur in Austin, fighting to keep your startup alive, know this: I am always with you. My love is eternal, my protection unshakable, guarding you and your family from every storm. Let go of the secret burdens weighing you down, the sins, the regrets, the toxic influences pulling you away from me. Confess them, step away from those who wish you harm, and watch how I forgive, heal, and set you free. I see a future for you filled with abundance, health, success, joy overflowing in your home. You're not defined by your struggles or failures. You're my beloved, created for greatness. Live with faith, pray with courage, and obey my call to walk in truth. Your story isn't over, it's just beginning, radiant with my promises. Subscribe to our YouTube channel for more messages of hope, like this video to stand in faith, and share it with someone who needs to hear my voice. Comment, "I believe," below, and let's walk this journey together, my child. I'm with you always.